Hershey Bears favorite Ethan Frank's first NHL goal is a big one. Caps win 4-1 over the Nashville Predators in Nashville. It started off rather sleepy, but ended off spicy in the third period. Let's get into it, babes. So, first period, right? Nothing happens, as like I said, it was a rather sleepy start in Nashville. And so we are scoreless after one. But second period, and about halfway through the period, Tom Wilson gets things started with his 19th goal of the season already. Caps on one of just two power plays that they would get in the game. Alex Ovechkin rims the puck hard around the boards, down behind the net to Dylan Strome. And Strome sends a pass out front to Tom Wilson waiting in the slot, and Wilson beats UC Saros for his, like I said, 19th goal of the season already for the big power forward. 1-0 Caps. But then the Predators, they would answer with a power play goal of their own. And who else? Who else is it going to be, folks, other than Philip frickin' Forsberg? You might recall probably the worst trade in Washington Capitals franchise history, which then general manager George McPhee made to save his own ass prior to the trade deadline that year, trading Capitals prospect, their first round pick, drafted in the same first round that they took Tom Wilson. In fact, they actually took Philip Forsberg ahead of Tom Wilson, a few picks ahead of Wilson. But yeah, the Capitals prospect and first round pick, George McPhee sends him being Philip Forsberg, to the Nashville Predators for an aging Marty Erat. Probably the worst trade in franchise history, like I said, for the Washington Capitals. Just a terrible, terrible deal struck by, like I said, then general manager George McPhee, no longer with the organization here, obviously. But yeah, this is just the gift that continues to keep on giving here for the Washington Capitals, as Philip Forsberg, he always seems to score against the Caps, and he does so again here, like I said, on the power play for the Nashville Predators, tying this game up at 1 for his Preds. So it's a 1-1 hockey game, and that is how the second period would end. But then, in the third period, and with 11:30 left in this hockey game, it is Ethan Frank, recent Hershey Bears call-up, scoring his first National Hockey League goal in just his second National Hockey League game. And it is a beautiful goal here for the kids' first ever, like I said, in the NHL. Wow, what a play here by Ethan Frank. Matt Roy makes a beautiful pass up to Frank at the offensive blue line, at the Nashville Predators blue line. And Frank, he kind of manages to pull off a little bit of a spinorama move here, kind of spinning around at the blue line to get around the Nashville Predators defender. And Ethan Frank, if you know only one thing about Ethan Frank, it has to be how quick he is, right? His speed, how fast this guy is. He holds the world record, folks, Ethan Frank does, for the fastest lap by a hockey player at the All-Star game. That happened, of course, with him as a member of the Hershey Bears. He set that record in the American Hockey League. It was a sub 13-second lap, which no National Hockey League player, no NHL player has ever done that, not even guys like Connor McDavid. So Ethan Frank, he has the fastest lap ever by a hockey player. And yeah, he is showing off his speed here big time. As like I said, he makes the beautiful spin move at the blue line to avoid the Predators defenseman. And then he just turns on the Jets here. The Jets and the Afterburners. In fact, as he speeds in, no one is catching him here. The poor Predators defender, he's like, who the hell is this guy that has this speed? But yeah, Frankie, he gets in all alone and he beats UC Saros clean for, like I said, his first National Hockey League goal. And what a guy to do it against in UC Saros, one of the best goaltenders in the NHL for quite a long time now. Just an amazing moment here for Ethan Frank getting his first NHL goal. And it is a big goal, obviously, like I said, as it puts the Caps up 2-1 here with 11 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third period here. Like I said, and assists on this goal are by Matt Roy, like I mentioned, and one to Marty Faravari as well. He gets the secondary assist on this one. So 2-1 Caps, and then just a few minutes after that, this is just a hard work shift here by the Washington Capitals fourth line. Definitely the best fourth line in the National Hockey League. They are not exactly deployed like a fourth line. They get a ton of ice time because they are super, super good at this game that we call hockey. And yeah, they're making things happen once again here. Just hard work, like I said, on the forecheck. Brandon Duhaime, he wins the board battle down low, and then he gets the puck out front to Andrew Mangiapane. And Mangiapane, from the slot, he beats UC Saros here for his 10th goal of the season, and that puts the good guys up 3-1. Assists on this goal, like I said, the primary assist being served up by Brandon Duhaime, and then John Carlson as well providing the secondary assist. So 3-1 Caps, and that leads to the Predators in desperation mode here, pulling their goaltender for the extra attacker, and the Nashville crowd, as in not just the Capitals fans who were in attendance here, but the Predators fans as well, in their building down there in Nashville. The fans in the building here, like I said, Capitals fans and Predators fans, they're all chanting OV, OV, OV. When the Predators pull their netminder here, they want to see an Alex Ovechkin goal. And OV, of course, always giving the fans what they want, and he would deliver here once again, just as he always does, like I said. And this is probably one of the nicest empty net goals that you are ever going to see in terms of good defense leading to offense. Alex Ovechkin, the captain, El Capitan, with the massive shot block here, just takes it right off the leg here, on purpose too. It was no accident. He was definitely trying to block that shot, and he makes the huge shot block, the great defensive play, and then he is off to the races here off of his own shot block to put this puck into the empty net for the 4-1 lead and seal the victory for his Washington Capitals. Alex Ovechkin with the unassisted goal off of, like I said, the massive shot block, the massive defensive play here by the captain to seal this victory for the Caps with his 20th goal of the season already. I've said it once and I will say it again many more times, I am sure. What a time to be alive here watching this guy play hockey every single night. So 4-1 Caps on Alex Ovechkin's 20th goal of the season already. That would be your final score, babes. Unbelievable game here by the Caps. What composure. The Nashville Predators, they seem to really want to win this one. They are in desperation mode here right now for their season. The Nashville Predators are. So they had a lot to play for here tonight, and they played a heck of a hockey game. But in the end, it is the Washington Capitals coming through in the third period, just as they have done so often this season. So 4-1 Caps, like I said, that would be your final score. Babes, thank you all so much for being here. It has been a pleasure, as always. Loving making these videos for you guys here this season. Just wanted to thank you all again so much for being here. Thank you all so much for watching these videos. Not just this one, but all of the videos. You guys have been so great all season long with just so much support for me making these videos, and I'm really enjoying making them for you guys. And I know we're all having a lot of fun here this season with how well the Capitals are playing. So hopefully the Caps will keep it up here through the rest of the regular season and into the Stanley Cup playoffs. We can hope, right? But man, I mean, there's not a lot to complain about right now. They're playing some amazing hockey over really the whole of the season here so far. So here's hoping that they will keep it up. Here's hoping that Alex Ovechkin will keep it up. An incredible run that he is on right now as a 39-year-old. Young man's game, they say. I'm not so sure when it comes to Alex Ovechkin. Father Time is undefeated, they like to say. Alex Ovechkin right now, he's like, don't really care about you, Father Time. He's kind of proving everybody wrong right now. and it is really great to see. I know myself and the rest of you, all of us Capitals fans, we have believed in him all along. So it is great to see him getting ever closer to Wayne Gretzky's goal record here. And we will be right here with you on the YouTube channel covering this amazing ride that Alex Ovechkin and the Caps are taking us on this season, coming down the stretch run here, the rest of the regular season, and like I said, hopefully into the Stanley Cup playoffs. That seems to be a pretty safe bet at this point, not to jinx anything, of course. In fact, knock on wood. Yeah, the Caps are in a pretty good spot right now. So we will be right here with you, like I said, on the YouTube channel, covering every Capitals game down the stretch here. And like I said, hopefully into the Stanley Cup playoffs as well. Babes, again, thank you all so much for being here. Until next time. And as always, let's go Caps, baby.